Hello, Michael Sisco here with SaintsEdwardMedia.com, here with Eli Harman from the Propertarians. So Eli, could you kind of clarify for us what reforms are you seeking to achieve today? And then I'll just follow that up with one other question.
Well, this event is specifically related to our Declaration of Reformation and our Constitution. And the main changes we're proposing with that are to restore the rule of law, the rule of natural law of reciprocity, which is the historical key to Western success and Western excellence, and doing that by devolving most of the powers of the federal government to the states and local governments, and also splitting some of the states apart so there are more states and more options for people to live how they want to live, with the kind of rules that they want and the kind of people that they want in the kind of state that they want. And so we're not always trying to dictate to each other how we live or how we should think, but we have our own spaces to do what we want to do, respectively, each to our own.
Okay. Yeah, I know we had a quick little interruption earlier that looked like it could get dicey, but luckily it didn't. Some people, I think of some Black Lives Matter, who were actually protesting with us at first. They were yelling, "White supremacy sucks." What is your perspective on that?
Well, white supremacy is really just a slur for white sovereignty. So, white people who don't want to be dictated to by, people of other cultures with other values, those are called white supremacists. So it's a slur for what's a perfectly natural, normal human impulse that everybody has, no matter what their race. Nobody wants to be ruled by outsiders. And, we're no different. We have our own culture, we have our own values, and we want a polity and a government that reflects those. And I think everybody does as well. So, it's not fair to single us out and come up with a slur for us for wanting the same thing that everybody else wants.
Okay. Do you think we could possibly find some sort of, that between the two movements, there could be some agreement found between Black Lives Matter and the Propertarians specifically?
From everything I've heard, that seems doubtful, because it seems like Black Lives Matter is, they have their slogan, they have their narrative about the racist cops killing them, which, we all know is not supported by the statistical evidence. It's contradicted by it. But that's really just the tip of the iceberg, because they have a whole Marxist agenda beyond that of all sorts of issues where we very much would not agree with them and wouldn't be able to find much common ground. Probably the only common ground we could reach with them is the agreement that we don't want to live subject to each other, and that's what we're proposing today, and that's the offer we're extending.
Well, thank you very much, Eli Harman. Pleasure.
Thank you.